Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In the previous video of AI Generative DevOps, we built a Node.js Express API with MongoDB and user registration app, just a basic app. So in that part, we dive into building a real-world app using AI-powered coding, whereby we prompted our AI to generate the code where we used in like creating the app, whereby you can either access the app via your you can test the app either using a postman or run the application on your local host as your server or your desktop to get a result. That is if the app is actually working. So what we covered in the previous video was to set up a Node.js Express project connecting MongoDB with Mongoose, and we create a simple user schema. So in this video, we are going to, in this part 2 of the video is containerization. We are going to deal with containerization. We are going to prompt our AI to generate a Dockerfile to containerize our application, our Node.js app using port 3000. So what we have to do first is to generate the Docker file. So in our VS Code, we create a new file. So in our VS Code, we create a new file. You can right click on the top of the main project folder, then you create a new file. So you can name the file Dockerfile. So now we are going to prompt ChatGPT. No, we are going to prompt GitHub Copilot to that's you can type Control I. So now you can prompt Copilot to you can just prompt Copilot write a Docker file for a Node.js app using port 3000. As you can see, Copilot has already helped generate the Docker file. So all you just need to do is just to copy and paste this in the Docker file. Okay. Then you can save. But I can keep this simple by just putting my file somewhere here as such. Okay. Okay. So everything seems okay. So you can now save this file. So the next step is now to create a docker-compose.yml file. So what you do again is let's create a docker-compose.yml file. Come to the directory, the root directory of the application. Create a new file. You can name it no, I think we are supposed to create a file, not a folder. Sorry. a file. So docker-compose.yml file. So we can prompt ChatGPT again to say write a write docker compose file for Node.js app and MongoDB. All right? I hope you are following. Okay. So this is going to create a Docker Compose file for us. Then, so so somewhere around here, you are going to like replace the database name with your actual database name. So my database name is DevOps AI. That was the database that we created in the first phase where we built an app. Um, that's the registration app. Okay, so you can now save this. So once you've set up your Docker file and your docker-compose.yml file, so all you just need to do is to um, run the Docker Compose um, file in the terminal. So you type docker compose up dash dash build. As you can see, MongoDB is pulling the MongoDB from Docker Hub. So I can see the application is running. So when everything is complete, then we can now visit the environment through what's it called? Through your web browser. Or you can use call package to see if your application is up, if you're on Linux. And you can use what's it called, your web browser if you are on a Windows machine. So I'm going to pause the video in a bit so that it doesn't get too lengthy, so you don't get bored. So now everything is up and running. So I'm going to go to my browser to check if I can actually access the database. So as the server is running, as you can see, you can check if it is actually running by using okay, I think let me try a call command here. Call http. As you can see on my screen, you can see that server is running and reachable. So thank you for watching. We've been able to successfully containerize our application using Docker and Docker Compose. So in the next phase, we will we would look into CI/CD pipeline with GitHub Actions. Thank you so much for watching. You can like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next phase.